thing is that A.E. Waite used a color palette for his tarot deck that was in quite a narrow range, because the Golden Dawn system of color scales is still a secret to this day. And I mean, I remember Pat Zalewski on his Facebook group, says, "Oh, there's a Golden Dawn tarot deck out which will have the Golden Dawn color system used on it." And this is a year or two ago. It's still, I mean, the Book of Thoth is the first one to have the Golden Dawn color system in it. And one of the really interesting things is that for the court cards, they don't follow the Golden Dawn color scales the way they do for the other ones. There's 4 color scales basically. There's for fire, water, air, and earth. And for the court cards, the fire is the man, the water is the woman, the sun is air, and the princess, she is earth. So you have this sort of, we haven't talked about those things, the counterchange of the elements.
They're not called, they are called emperor and stuff, Paul.
Yeah, the empress. Yeah, but I mean, it's
called Crowley, like the Thoth tarot court cards.
Yeah, I mean, Waite called the page, the princess's pages, for whatever reason. But I mean, he's kind of dissembling the truth, really, because it is a Golden Dawn tarot deck. Because the pictures on the minor arcana actually represent stages in various rituals. The Golden Dawn rituals, you see. So, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical. If you know the Golden Dawn system and you're an adept and you're within that thing, you would look at those things and know what they are. But from outside, it's like, well, why is that on there? Why is that on there? But he deliberately suppressed the color system in the Rider-Waite deck, whereas Crowley used the color system, not necessarily exactly the way the Golden Dawn did. He twisted is the wrong word. He
tweaked.
Because the Golden Dawn, especially for the minor arcana, they said, the background is this color and the symbols are another color. Sometimes they're flashing colors, basically. You swap them around. But what Crowley did was actually make the foreground color the background color. And the reason he did that was because with the minor arcana, say the 2, 3, and 4 of wands is Aries. So you'd use the red color in the background, but that would mean those 3 cards have the same background. So he swaps it round to give you a different color backgrounds on things. So there's all these kind of things that go on within a tarot deck, particularly A.E. Waite and Aleister Crowley's. They're playing with the system based upon their knowledge they have now, not when they read the book within the Golden Dawn system, because both of them had left the Golden Dawn by then anyway and done their own thing. So, but it's still an interesting thing. Is the use of color in imagery is still a Golden Dawn secret, essentially.
Oh, but if you know the amount of books that have been written about the color system of the Tarot de Marseille.
Yeah? I mean, that's another story. I don't know that one.
Well, eh?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, Jodorowsky. I mean, you and
Jodorowsky. Yeah.
And I've read other books as well from a Dutch guy about who are trying to explain the color system in the Marseille Tarot. So the Marseille Tarot is way older than the both. Yeah. I mean, color systems are old. It's just Golden Dawn gave it their own twist, like they did with everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually one column in Liber 777, which is the colors of the Sephirot, because the Sephirot colors are different from the other bits, according to Jellink, Jellinck, which I never quite sort of got my head around either. I don't get my head around the Golden Dawn color systems and all these things. It does my head in, If it's one weakness I have on the Book of Thoth, it's the colours. I can tell you that now, because it's a minefield of what the other problem, of course, is the descriptions of the colours, because the descriptions of the colours, sometimes it's actual commercial name.
Gold flecked.
Yeah,
gold flecked blue, and
that's a princess thing. The flecks and the lights and things. That's a princess system. You're just going into areas that people want to kill themselves if you try and describe it, because it is really difficult.
Now, but Crowley also said that the 777 that he wrote is his 777.
Yes, it is.
To be really accurate, everyone should write his own 777.
Yes.
Because the princesses' scales of color, they have come through visions.
Yes.
Which means they could be something totally different for you.
Well, that's the thing, because they say, this is validated by clairvoyant experience. Well, how the hell do you validate that to someone else? I don't know.
Clairvoyant experience is a subjective perspective.
Yeah, it is subjective. And there's also, the colours represent magical energies as well. And they're transitioning to various states. So, so for the major arcana, you have all 4 colour scales for that card on the card, but you don't have the court cards don't do that properly. I've never quite worked that color scheme out for the court cards. And for the minor arcana, it's to do with usually the sun sign and the planetary ruler of that decadence as well. And they kind of go from there. Plus they chuck in all the other stuff too.
Because why not?
It's it'd be one of these days really interesting to actually work this one out. But I mean, the problem is just writing about it is a nightmare, because it says, well, the Golden Dawn says this, and there's the other school. So the other thing, there are different schools, Golden Dawn schools, that have different ideas about how the color system works as well. So you start from whichever Golden Dawn you like and apply that to whatever tarot deck you like, whose creator may or may not have used either of those Golden Dawn systems to colour their cards.